It was a picture-perfect afternoon at QLI. It was an ideal day for a walk around the lake. But this wasn't your typical walk, and Arik Matson is certainly not your typical walker. The 1-mile trek was the result of a friendly wager. It was a challenge. Arik told his good friend Brandon he'd walk a mile if Brandon quit smoking. Arik wanted Brandon to be around for his friends and his family, and especially his kids. Being there for those who care about you is something Arik Matson and his family will never take for granted.
I was a police officer in Minnesota, and I got shot in the head and got a traumatic brain injury.
Officer Matson remains in stable but critical condition.
We can pray.
That fateful flash changed everything in Arik's world.
And our communities.
His loved ones feared he wouldn't make it through the night, but miraculously he did. But next came a barrage of surgeries, procedures, tubes, wires, monitors, wheelchairs, walkers, not to mention all the anger and fear, doubt, sadness, and uncertainty. Months after the shooting, Arik came to QLI for rehab for his brain injury. The focus was for Arik to regain skills so he could build a life he could once again be proud of. Arik grew stronger and he grew more independent, but there was still a long road ahead. Later that fall, Arik left QLI and moved back to Minnesota to a hero's welcome. It was a testament to everything he had invested in his community. But after the echoes of the parade faded, life and a new reality set in for the Matson family. Arik's progress began to plateau and he needed a boost. So he returned to QLI for a 30-day boot camp. The boot camp was an intense rehab training program that was designed to help Arik regain strength, balance, and direction. Arik's occupational therapist at QLI, Corey Kundle, describes what the boot camp meant for Arik.
Everyone that comes back for a boot camp, the purpose is a little different. For Arik, there were really just two folds. Physical progress, physical improvement, and what is he going to do with the rest of his life?
The walk marked the end of Arik's month-long stay at QLI, but it also symbolized something deeper. The final laps tested Arik's will and confidence. For a time, he didn't believe he could make it. But those around him never had a doubt. They knew he'd traveled much harder roads before. With a helping hand from his assistant and friend Tyler Torres, along with a constant encouragement from Corey, Arik finished the walk in just under 2 hours. His first call was to his friend Brandon.
Hey, buddy.
Did you make it?
I did.
I knew you could do it. I'm proud of you, brother.
I'm proud of you for sticking to your word, man.
The next was to his wife, Megan.
Hi.
I'm the machine.
You're the machine?
Yep, I made it.
Woo-hoo! Good job, babe. See, you can do anything. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. You're my motivation.
Aww.
The following day, Arik, Corey, and Tyler reflected on Arik's accomplishment.
On the last lap, it was grit to get it done. It was no longer people out for a stroll. It became work. But the fifth lap, the last lap, was where it became the defining moment probably in your rehab journey. Not just your boot camp, but probably the last 2 years, 2.5 years from injury.
Every step was a step closer to being done. And like I have my good buddy Tyler there to kind of say, you got this, you can't give up now.
Sky's the limit, dude, honestly. I mean, just being here in the last week and seeing the amount of progress that he's made in even just a month of sticking to some of these routines and really pushing himself to, go back and try to live as normal life as possible, I think who knows? I think the potential is unlimited.
I think you said that you were it's the proudest you've ever been of yourself since your injury, which was neat because it's probably the hardest thing you've done since your injury. I was nervous for you because I didn't know if you could do it and if it was going to go as well as it was going to go, but it really did. So I'm happy for you. So I'm excited you get to go home and hopefully be on a better path than maybe you were the first time.
I'm just thankful that you've been such a great help to me too from the day we met. Corey finds a way to motivate me like no one else does in my life. I love you, man.
I love you too, buddy. I'm proud of you.
The road continues for Arik and his family, There will still be uncertainty and obstacles, but Arik will always have the memory of this day, along with the power of knowing he's even stronger than he knows, and he is certainly not alone.